All right, what's up guys? This is Alice from Flow State bringing you a 10-minute seated yoga practice, yoga stretch today. We're gonna keep it super simple, but it's gonna feel so good in your body. So I just have 2 mats like this just because of my viewpoint here and giving you guys different kind of viewing options and angles, but feel free to get your mat out however you would like. We will start with a few deep breaths here in just a cross-legged position and then move into child's pose. So I invite you to get comfortable. If you'd like to be in child's pose from the get-go, go right ahead. Like I said, we'll be there in just a second. Good time to roll your shoulders back. Maybe put the tops of your hands on your knees here. Nice tall posture, and maybe just take a couple breaths. Let's fill those lungs. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more, practicing breathing in a little bit longer for maybe 3 counts. We'll inhale 1, 2, 3, and exhale 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3. And exhale 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We'll move into that child's pose or extended child's pose. So make your way face down onto your mat. I always like to do extended child's pose just because it's more stretching and comfortable in my body. Either way, we'll just take a few breaths here. Good time to think about your practice, think about your day, think about taking this time for you. With every exhale, sink deeper into the mat. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll shift forward, hands and knees. An all fours position here. Feel free to sway side to side. Maybe make a few half moons or circles with that lower body and your hips. And we'll stop. Shoulders over your wrists, knees beneath your hips. Right here, we'll take just 1 inhale, and on your exhale, sit back. Stretching back into that extended child's pose. Inhale to rise back to tabletop or all fours. And exhale, push back into child's pose. Just kind of warming up here. Inhale, tabletop. And last time, exhale, down to child's pose. We'll inhale back to tabletop and stay here. Time for cat-cow. We'll inhale to prepare. And exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin, push the floor away. Tailbone tucks, creating a mountain with that back. When you're ready to inhale, belly falls naturally. Eyes come up, chest opens a bit. And exhale, cat. Follow your breath here. Getting your spine nice and limber feels great. Open up your fingertips a bit here. Starfish those fingers, grounding down nicely into the floor as we move through these poses. One more time. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat, or wherever you are in the sequence. We'll come back to neutral here. So find that neutral spine. Good. From here, we'll take spinal balance, ground down into your right hand and into your left knee. And then we'll lift up left hand and arm and right leg. Holding and extending. Beautiful energy through your fingertips. And release. Other side. First ground down through left hand and right knee. Then lifting up right arm and left leg. If you get confused, no worries. We're just lifting up opposite arm and leg. But before that, we're grounding down to our anchor into the limbs that are on the floor first. Good. Now let's follow our breath. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lower. Good job. Inhale, reach and extend. And exhale, lower. One more each side. Beautiful. And last one. Good. Sit back in a child's pose. All right. Inhale to tabletop. Shift forward a little bit more into that kneeling plank, and we'll lower down to our stomach. All right. From here, hands can come off of the mat, lifting up into cobra here, and then extending our arms back like we are Iron Man going through the air into locust pose. Strengthen your upper back, reaching fingertips towards your knees, chest up. Beautiful. And relax. Feel free to put both of your hands in front, knuckles, fists underneath your chin here. We're going to set up our half bow or bow pose. So from here, you can lift up one of your legs. I've got my left leg here. And we're just going to reach back, extending a little bit through the chest here, anchoring down with our other side. Get a nice quadricep stretch here. Chest can lift open a bit here. So you don't want to be pulling on our leg and sinking into the floor. So we've got some lift through the body, stretching out our leg. And feel free to flex that foot a bit there. Feels good. Let's switch sides. Put that foot down, switch your arms out, reaching back for that other leg. Again, chest stays open. Maybe flex that foot. You're gripping just above your ankle. Now we'll take full bow if you would like to do that. Otherwise, take another set of half bow on either side. All right, so for full bow, I'll stay here. I'll reach my other hand back to grab that other leg, and then we'll kick up right there. Good. Holding for a 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let that go. Legs fall to the floor. Hands underneath your body. Push back into extended child's pose. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We will shift forward, have a seat, and flip around face up. Legs are extending out for staff pose. So for staff pose, we want to make sure we shift a little bit, get our sit bones underneath us here. Inhale, arms up overhead, and we can take our seated forward fold. Now feel free to bend your knees quite a bit here. You can hook your fingertips onto your big toes, your costume, your pants, or take a yoga strap and bring it around. All right, so lots of places to access. I don't want you to get too hung up on how far you're folding or if your knees are straight. Doesn't really matter. I can't really go too far myself here. Time to practice my stretching. But it's not about perfection, it's about practice, and it's about finding the stretch in your body today. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, fold a little bit more here. Thinking of hinging at the hip, not pulling your head down, right? We want to lower our chest down, folding over our legs. Beautiful, let's let that go. We'll bring your left knee into your chest here, setting up for seated spinal twist. We can have your right arm cross over, left hand comes behind, just taking that twist here. I'll rotate myself a little bit for you. So it just looks like this. We can kind of kickstand that back leg. If you're really flexible, more flexible, you can extend the arm inside and around through the outer portion of that leg. Looking behind you. The breath might feel a little, I don't want to say strained, but shorter here. Take those inhales, and on the exhales, try to twist a little bit more. Option for a prayer twist here. Good. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come out of there. Maybe take an extra forward fold stretch. We'll move on to the other side. All right. So opposite leg knee comes in here. We'll kickstand that leg around and anchor. Other arm can just hold on or come around for a little bit of leverage. Taking that seated spinal twist. Feels good, doesn't it? Again, we inhale to prepare and exhale, just trying to twist a little bit more. Good. Prayer twist is that option. Or just hugging yourself. Whatever you can do to kind of get some leverage to twist is wonderful. One more breath. And let that go. Let's release into butterfly stretch. There we go. So bottom of the feet come together, knees bow out. Maybe just sitting like this is enough stretch for you. Maybe we want to really hinge forward again. Elbows pushing to the inner portion of those knees to accentuate that stretch. Good, good, good. Now we can practice a little bit of that sinking breath. We inhale to prepare and exhale to kind of fold over, getting a little deeper, opening up the hips a little more. I always like to kind of rock side to side. Remember, this is your practice. There aren't hard and fast rules here, right? If you want to have a little bit different body position or move a bit, that is just fine. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Let's extend our legs straight here. We'll take cradle the baby, one of my favorites. So your left leg can kind of have that foot or ankle cross over the thigh, the opposite leg that's extended. This might be enough, just sitting here with one leg crossed over. But for cradle the baby, we want to put our knee inside of that crease of our elbow, and you might have to start with the other side, getting our foot in the opposite elbow crease, and you're just really giving your bent leg a hug. It's like, and then we can rock the baby, see how that kind of works. But again, don't stress out about it. Access what you can. It's about lifting this bent leg up towards our chest, tall with the torso. If it's easier to just stay here, please do that. Once you kind of get in position, it can be oddly comfortable. Tremendous hip opener for us. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's release and go to the other side. Starting again and maybe staying with the leg just crossed over. Okay. From here, we're going to help ourselves lifting up that leg. Might start with the foot end into the elbow crease, and then bringing the other arm around. Okay. And honoring that this side of your body might feel a little bit different. Good. And continue breathing. Beautiful work. Almost time for our final relaxation today. Just a lovely seated yoga stretch for you to take a little time for yourself today. Inhale and exhale, release it out. Quick spinal forward fold here. And then when you're ready, you will just lower yourself down to your mat for final relaxation. Knuckles down, palms up, toes open up. We'll take a few breaths here. Inhale deeply, filling the belly, the ribs, the lungs. And exhaling, melting into the floor. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more breaths together. And last one. Beautiful. You're welcome to just stay here and relax a little bit more. But our time together is done. If you'd like to move on with your day, we'll roll to the side and help ourselves up. Just meet me in a seated position here. Thank you for joining me for some nice seated yoga and stretching today. Thank you so much. And we will see you next time on another live or on-demand video with Flow State. Have a great day.